The evening my former fiancé arrived at my high-end resort with his new wife. She had no clue she was disrespecting the woman who possessed the entire property. Then she yanked food from my grasp and ordered me to take my meal in the kitchen. She never suspected that within 5 minutes I would end her reception in front of 200 attendees. My name is Valerie Sterling, and I am the proprietor of the Azure Coast, an exclusive hotel along the Florida shoreline. I created it after my fiancé, Jordan Fields, deserted me, ruined our catering company, stole our clientele, and left me drowning in financial obligations. 5 years afterward, I had transformed that catastrophe into a thriving hotel. Jordan remained completely unaware. One afternoon, my events manager presented me with a reservation for Jordan and his latest fiancée, Astrid Vance. They had reserved my grand ballroom through a business entity, so their private ceremony would appear to be a corporate function. I could have declined the request, yet I authorized the booking. Their agreement explicitly declared that mistreating employees or falsifying the nature of an event could lead to instant termination. During the preview tour, I wore the uniform of ordinary event personnel. Jordan strolled right past me without a flicker of recognition. Astrid criticized every detail, from the ballroom itself to the floral arrangements and the cutlery. When I described the table arrangement, she snapped that my role was simply to shift furniture, not instruct her. Jordan scarcely glanced up before muttering that we should just follow her preferences. They were covering the expense of the venue. I stored every syllable in my memory. On the night of the ceremony, the ballroom appeared magnificent. Then Astrid almost crashed into Maria, one of my housekeeping staff. Maria offered an apology, but Astrid labeled her useless and declared that the employees were swarming everywhere like a plague. Jordan overheard her remarks and remained silent. A short while later, I seated myself at a vacant table and selected a single small beef Wellington from a circulating tray. Astrid spotted me, strode across the floor, seized the plate from my hands, and announced in a carrying voice that employees belonged in the kitchen for their meals. The people nearby fell completely quiet. I regarded her, then Jordan, who still failed to identify me. I merely rose and departed. I located Sarah and issued a single directive. Initiate Protocol 0, the kitchen ceased all service, the musicians were released, security personnel were summoned, the valet operation was halted. My attorney drafted the cancellation document, and I guaranteed that every worker would receive full compensation for the entire evening. In the meantime, Jordan and his company waited for the meal. The principal course never arrived. The music ended.